This week and next week, we're going to be reading Great Expectations and, of course, discussing it, and you're going to be having assignments on it. I've allotted 2 weeks for this novel because when I taught it in a seated class, I allotted 3 weeks, and it was a bit too long. Now, of course, an online class is different from a seated class, and if we do need to spill over into a third week, that's what we'll do. We'll play it by ear. I chose Great Expectations because even though it's long, it's easy to read, and it also exemplifies in rich detail those elements that we have been studying since the semester began. I will be making other videos discussing setting, characterization, and some themes that are particularly important in the Victorian era and therefore have to do with historical context. This is where I feel the lack of being able to meet my students face to face. Because, of course, in a seated class, you would have a reading assignment, and then each time we met, we would discuss that reading assignment. It's a little bit more difficult to do online, but we are going to muddle along, and I think that we are going to do famously. So begin, of course, by reading the book, which I hope that you have already done, and looking in lessons, and looking at the PowerPoint of Dickens, and I will be posting videos discussing some of the aspects of the novel. I hope you enjoy Great Expectations. It's one of my favorites, and when I had my seated class, this was the novel on which they voted to read. It is rich in depth of meaning, of all of those things that we have discussed, and I want you to be looking for those aspects and be able to explain them and come up with examples on your own as we progress. So, here we go.